These group of men who are part of the political coup are not a sheep of our fold, and they're spiritually dead and they're dead. And they have a strong desire for the daughters of men and men who are wholesome and children and women who are able to reproduce the type of lineages that they want to create. There's a difference between lineages. You have the O positive children who are the children of the earth, and then you have the children who are O negative, AB, B, and A, and etc., who are lineages created by these same type of beings who have a strong desire for the daughters of the earth. And what they're doing in order to make sure that they can have these daughters of the earth is that they've made sure that they had control of the law enforcement. And now that they have control of the law enforcement, Afro-American males are primarily being either murdered in their churches or murdered in jail or railroaded in jail. And some of them will never get out of jail as long as they got assets or daughters that these men desire. And when they are cursed with these drones that go through and curse them and make them ignorant, crippled, and disable their body, a lot of them are walking so broken down and downtrodden, like that you can see that they're being destroyed right in your face. And they're going to assume that they're dying of old age, but they're not dying of old age. This group knows that if they lie down in torment, they'll wake up in torment with the same level of decrepitness. So they'll have dominion over them in this lifetime, and in the next lifetime, if they don't manifest their gift of everlasting life. This coup preys on children. I went to the store to get food for me and my daughter, and by the time I came back, this political group went into my home, took my daughter, and I haven't seen my daughter since. There was an epidemic of Amber Alerts in the United States from 2012 up to now for children becoming missing and their mothers becoming missing. And we know that the group that will come after them will appear to be so docile and so innocent, but so heinous in its efforts to even subdue you if you don't participate with what they have to say. Now, within your midst, you may have 2 or 3 of them within your midst watching your words, watching your response to this tape. And if it appears that you may concur to the truth in a way, they'll look for a way to destroy you. There's another in the White House political coup. Even though the White House is built for supreme law, they're there as dissidents, making sure that there are laws established to create them some form of residency on America. They don't have identification. They don't have any form of birth certificates. All I know is that there are a great majority of the Americans who have been murdered for their credentials, or their homes, their cars, and these people and beings are riding in them today. They run the government and they run the system. Right now, I'm dealing with the system with evidence so credulous that they're still making efforts to make sure that I don't release anything in reference to their efforts to make sure that the children in America and their women in America are under their subjection. It's the same thing with the Vietnam War. It's the same thing with Saddam Hussein. These people see that they have something of value or something that they desire, and they go into these places and war upon them. And when you find out that it's vainful or that they had their own special interests, then you find out that these group of Caucasian males and their creations, which are drones and et cetera, are fulfilling the population and mimicking the size society, just as it was mentioned in the book of Numbers, when it says in the book of Numbers, first verse, second chapter, where are your children? And when you look for your children, you'll see all of their creation and none of yours. And when this war has been going on from that far, from a group of people who were recognized by another group of beings, saying, now that these people have come onto the earth, their only mission is to murder, kill, and destroy every inhabitant on there for the benefit of vampirism and Jeffrey Dahmerism. And when Jeffrey Dahmer can get that many attorneys representing him, that many representing him, with that form of heinous crime, I don't know of any judge or any court who would entertain that unless the political coup have devices to make sure that they're doing their bidding. So the judges are under check, the law enforcement teams under check, police chiefs have been murdered for their positions, and etc. Caucasian males, you didn't have an afterlife on the earth, but you came here. And when you recognized you didn't have an afterlife, you chose another religion. And when that religion didn't give you a life, you look for a way to destroy the people of the ear so that you can have the same form of self-esteem and belief and ideology that you're superior over people who are original children, sheep of the fold, and when you are not. And that's the premise of this whole Holocaust. Thank you.